Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode in the Let's Talk Football podcast. I'm with Steve as always.
How's it going, guys?
What are we doing today, Steve?
We're going to be having a look ahead at this weekend's Barclays Premier League fixtures and having a little discussion and giving our thoughts and opinions on what we think the correct results and maybe even the correct scores may be.
Yep, and so this will be a weekly series, so explain how the point system's going to work, Steve.
Basically, guys, what's going to happen is if we get the right result, as in win, loss, draw, me and Will get ourselves 1 point. If we guess the correct score, for example, if Manchester United win 2-0 and I predict them to win 2-0, I will get 3 points. So we're going to kind of go from there, and then the overall winner will get 1 overall point, and we're going to carry it on through the season.
Yep, and hopefully it'll be quite tight, and let's talk football.
So guys, getting straight into the early kick-off on Saturday, the 12:45 kick-off is Watford versus Manchester United at Vicarage Road, the newly promoted side against Louis van Gaal's title chasers, if you will. Will, what do you reckon to Man United?
So I think United will just have too much strength, so I've put them to win 2-0.
I've also gone for Manchester United, but I think Watford might score. They've got a couple of inform, like Igalo, Deeney looks decent, so I've gone for 2-1 to Manchester United.
Yeah. The next game we've got is Chelsea versus Norwich. What have you got, Steve?
Well, I think this is the game where Chelsea end their slump. I think they're coming up against Norwich at the exact right time, and I've gone for a Chelsea 2-0 victory at Stamford Bridge.
So I've gone for a 1-1 draw. And
really?
Yep. I think what will happen is Norwich will get an early goal, which will mean Chelsea will be chasing the game for the
blow to Chelsea's confidence. Maybe.
Yeah, and it'll give them a blow to their confidence as it has done all season, and they'll get a goal in maybe the last half an hour, but we'll struggle to get another one from there.
So 1-1?
Yep, 1-1.
Next we have the Goodison Park fixture of Everton versus Remy Gard's new Aston Villa side. What do you predict for this one?
I think it's going to be an Everton win, which will be 1-0.
I've gone for the same result and the exact same score. I also think Everton will sneak this one 1-0.
Yeah, I think Everton are just too strong for Villa, but I don't think they'll score too much.
I think Villa might put up a contest for their new manager as well.
Yeah. So Newcastle versus Leicester next. Who have you got, Steve?
Well, I've gone for a 2-2 draw. I mean, this season I can't bet against Leicester because they're so good at, even if they fall behind, they come back. But I think Newcastle at home will do well, so I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
Okay, I've gone for a 3-0 win for Leicester.
Really?
I think everyone will just be on top four. Yeah, coming after international break, I think.
Even if Vardy is out injured?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So next we have Southampton versus Stoke. Southampton started well as always, and Stoke have improved as the season's gone on. What do you reckon for this one?
I've got a Southampton 3-1 win. I think Southampton are a much better team overall, but I think Stoke will just sneak one, and so it'll be 3-1, I think.
I've actually gone for a Southampton 1-0 win. I just think they'll get an odd goal like they did last weekend, and I think it'll be 1-0.
Next, we've got West Brom versus Arsenal, and I've gone for a 2-0 Arsenal win.
I've actually gone for a different. I think it'll be 0-0. I just think West Brom at home, they'll look to defend and be quite resilient against Arsenal's attacking threats. And I think with the likes of Johnny Evans coming into the back line for West Brom, I think they'll shore it up, and I think they'll get a draw at the Hawthorns.
Okay, and we've come up with my favourite team now, Liverpool versus Man City.
So the late kick-off, I've actually gone for a 2-1 Manchester City victory, despite the fact that Liverpool have improved. But I think that last weekend's result against Crystal Palace might have just dented confidence a bit, and I think Man City will come away 2-1 victors.
Okay, yeah, I mean, probably a bit biased with Liverpool here, but 1-1 I think, just because I don't want to see them lose, but I don't think we'll win at the Etihad, so...
So next we have Sunday's only game, and that is the derby between Tottenham and West Ham United.
I've gone for a Spurs 2-1 win. I think it'll be quite close, but obviously Spurs being at home, I think they'll claw it.
I've gone for the same result but a different score. I think it'll be 1-0 to Spurs. Spurs typically don't score that many goals in a lot of games, so I think they'll just edge it by 1 goal.
Okay, and then we've got Monday's fixture, which is Palace versus Sunderland.
So the final game of the Premier League weekend, I think it'll end in a 1-1 draw. Palace, good team. Sunderland, down there, but I just think it's one of those games where it could go either way, to be honest, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I've just gone dead in the middle, draw, 1-1.
Yeah, I've gone for a 1-0 Palace win. I think it'll just be one of those. The goal will come any time, and they'll just keep playing like both teams just attacking, defending. Won't be just like no side edging it out really, but just Palace getting the 1-0 win.
So guys, we've actually got the betting odds for our games. We've each going to put a tenfold accumulator on bet365.com. My odds have come out at 1,986 to 1. I kind of thought it would be higher for a tenfold, but there you go.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a bit higher as well. Mine is 2,832, which is about right, but I think the one which edges it is the Chelsea draw. So
basically, we're both going to put £1 on, and if we win, you won't see us again.
We joke, of course, unless we do win.
So guys, that is it for this week, Will?
It is the end of the episode. We'd just like to thank you for watching and for all of you that have subscribed.
And obviously, if you have your own opinion on this weekend's games, let us know.
Yep, we've got this video as well on our YouTubes and then also on my website, which will be in the link down below in all of my YouTube videos. So just leave a comment there. Give us some feedback on what we can do better.
Yep.
And we'd just like to thank you for watching again. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for listening.
We'll see you again very soon.